Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. So today, we're gonna be watching a video, that I kind of hold close to my heart. If there's one type of people I hate more than anything, it has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with religion. Most of all, I hate people that are sidekicks. People that try to just profit off of people's remorse and fail to be able to actually process death. It's just some scumbag shit, dude. So today we're gonna be watching When They Didn't See It Coming. Let's get right into it. Hey, and don't forget, like the video. Got my orange juice. Start the day off right.
They descend like vultures. Never in the history of the world has a psychic solved a missing child case. Never.
Psychic shows like the Long Island Medium possess an editing room advantage, in which they can take all of their misses over a several hour-long recording, show only the hits, and wow their audience. But what happens when they go outside this comfort zone, appearing on other people's shows, particularly live shows? Well, our brains are still wired towards confirmation bias, where we focus on the hits and ignore the misses. That is, until we start to look for the misses, for the psychic cringe fails. But this can get tedious, so to save you time, I've put together a compilation of just that. This is part 1. Enjoy.
Who lost the spouse? I think I'm right here. Your wife has departed?
See, it's funny because people go to these things after losing a loved one. So the odds of her saying that are so high. Her odds of hitting on that are so high.
Is that her wedding ring?
No, it's my mother's.
Do you still have her chair?
No.
Or did she have an issue with her legs prior to her passing?
No.
Was there an issue with the legs where your husband was bed restriction? Is that correct?
So you'll always know when you talk to a family member, when you
I've
start
seen
a
this one.
case,
This one's
you'll know
awesome.
if this person is dead or alive. Every time. Does this girl look familiar to you?
Yeah, she does.
This is the worst. These are the worst people that try to solve missing children cases. There's actually times where they'll go out to the woods and look for people. That's fucking bonkers. That's fucking bonkers, bro. It's bonkers, bro.
I worked this case.
This is a girl
Scratching
who
my butt.
you said was beaten and killed.
Okay.
This little girl is me. And you told somebody that she's dead.
Wait a minute. You didn't disappear?
I'm right here.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
All told, 10 different psychics told our producer that Lisa had been murdered. And the FBI says to Inside Edition that they are not aware of any criminal investigation that has been solved as a direct result of information provided by a psychic.
We do see massive energy grid blackouts and
Oh,
cyber
shit!
by May or June.
Shane
Most
Dawson.
In the Northeast, East Coast, New York area, or Washington.
I love the faces that this girl's making. She's like, we're so spot on. So spot on.
Area. We think Hillary Clinton will be elected president.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
Wrong.
I'm starting with a gentleman, first off, and with this man, who? Reg. And he's also mentioned Frank. Thank you. Okay, what's that uniform? In his younger years, and I can see the uniform, in his younger years, please, I don't know what he was in the Air Force. I don't feel he was a pilot because of his attire, but he's keen to show me that. And he's transported back into the older age in which he passed. He may not even be family, he may be just known to you.
Everyone's like,
Frank or Reg? Anyone?
Could
I'm picking up like a Frank. Now Frank's telling me Reg. Oh, what? Oh, now Reg is telling me Stephanie. What? Oh, now Stephanie is telling me Charles. Do none of you motherfuckers know anybody in this crowd?
Yes, please, could you, microphone, bless. What you say?
Good afternoon. My father, his name was Hugh, and he was in the Air Force. And he didn't fly, he was a civil engineer.
That'll do.
Glynis? Do you know Glynis? Or Glennis? living, physical?
No, it doesn't ring any bells.
It doesn't.
Earlier, I invited 3 mediums to a one-time Victorian chocolate factory, where they all channeled the name George, an evil fat man who was the factory's first manager.
She's given me the name of George.
George. The only trouble is that George is part of a made-up story that I planted on the chocolate factory website a week ago.
That's another thing that these people will look up, like, you know, information about like topics, you know, even sometimes they'll go on like Facebook and look at, you know, the people coming into their audience that, oh my God, they've lost a loved one. Look, they've posted about it a couple days ago. So that's what they do. Also, they just use, you know, the actual information provided by the people that have just lost someone.
Astonishingly, Goldie has actually summoned the ghost of my made-up factory manager.
So what's his name?
I've got George and I've got Bull.
We chose the surname Bull for a reason.
Have you ever noticed how many psychic storefronts there are in Manhattan? I wondered what would happen if I got my palms read at all of them. Do you think they would say the same exact thing?
A lot of them won't let you actually record it.
90s.
Your 80s and your 90s. Shows beyond your 80s. She was born to live into your 90s. 90, 91,
91.
I don't know who put this lovely picture in here. Oh, you're upstairs. Is this something called the barn? Is his name Bernard or Barnard? No. Why would he say that? That's our nan. Oh, your nan? Sorry.
Ooh, wait, hold on. She thought it was a man.
Is this something called the barn? Is his name Bernard or Barnard?
That's our nan.
Why would he say that? That's our nan. Oh, your nan. Sorry.
All the things that you channeled today, like, you know, George Bull, that all came from a story that I made up. Does that mean that you cheated?
I did.
Ha!
It was ever a chocolate factory.
That's the one thing it was, Goldie, I'm afraid. Yeah, you see, you've even got the truth wrong.
Yeah, I know.
We dropped our psychics in the middle of a massive pine forest. There's a rescue chopper waiting for them. Our psychics have just 15 minutes to find the chopper. They've got a map that shows an outline of the area and then something belonging to the pilot. So a personal effect, you know, keys, wallet, something like that. And then our psychics will use that to sense, you know, the
psychic
right
powers, psychic
How did they do?
wavelengths.
Let's have a look.
They didn't even go straight.
Most of them veer off to the right and get lost, rather than making a fairly straight.
Dude, actually, some of these did pretty well. This person almost got there. This person got really fucking close. I think they were sprinting the whole way. I don't know how this person made it back. It's a skill in itself to make it all the way back. This person, if they would have just gone in a straight line, I think it would have worked. Maybe they could kind of see it or something at this point. Some of these people, man.
Path to the helicopter. These aren't just any psychics. They are the top 10 in Australia.
From hundreds of applicants, we've narrowed the field to the top 10 psychics Australia has to offer.
I can see her. Oh no. It's a car. Terrible. Back to start.
Boy, be married? The car that dropped her off.
You'll be married in your late 30s.
The 10 years about.
I would say maybe no later than 2 years.
At least 3 years. Major commitment's about a year and a half away. Maybe a child, but not marriage. You're not the marrying kind.
Almost 9 years ago, Amanda Berry's mom went on the Montel Williams show where resident psychic Sylvia Brown spoke of Amanda.
Don't think I'll ever see her again. Yeah, in heaven. She's gone, honey.
Then who's this?
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry. I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here, I'm free now.
There are 2 jagged boulders which look really
She's the worst.
He could be found He's near the boulders.
Because she's huge. She's so famous.
Sean was found alive, not stuck between jagged boulders, but in an apartment in suburban St. Louis.
Is it possible for a psychic to read the history of an instrument just by touching? Please welcome Nella Jones.
That's just a little thing. That's just a...
James Randi is the homie. If you don't know this man, this beautiful man with the bald head and the beard, James Randi runs an organization where you can actually win $1 million if you prove to him that you do have psychic abilities. and I think it's been around for almost like, I'm not sure if James Randi's still with us. I hope someone is still doing his work, but I want to say it was around for maybe 50 years, and no psychics came forward actually to take their $1 million. He put $1 million of his own money on the line so someone could come out and be like, yeah, I actually do have psychic abilities. Let me prove to you. But no one ever proved to him. It's weird. There's $1 million up for grabs and no one's going for it. None of you psychics? Maybe because you guys already make good money scamming good fucking people.
Getting into a lock of some sort. I felt class with that one. This one, God knows why. I'm picking up a heavy tire, so I don't know what that's being used for. Sorry, my darling, best I can do.
You examined 6 objects. You got no information from 3 of them, and you got incorrect information from the remaining 3.
All right. He's the father of 2 children. He's going to be a father of 3 kids, 2 boys. I see 2 boys and a girl. Your dad showed 2 children in the future.
I'll adopt 2 kids.
Was somebody murdered? Like, murdered?
Oh, murdered.
I feel like somebody passed from a suicide where their actions brought about how they got there. If anybody over there has somebody who crossed over like that.
Whoa, dude, look at this guy's head, dude. Oh, man. I mean, I'm not talking any crap, you know, but oh my God, that guy has a weird shaped head.
Actions brought about how they got there. If anybody over there has somebody who crossed over like that, that's kind of how they showed it to me.
No, we're seeing lots of...
It's connected to Michael, if it helps.
I had an aunt. Her name
Say it
was
again?
Moira.
Okay, I'm getting someone now whose name is...
Kenny!
Kenny says hi.
She'll be given 12 biographies. Then she'll do a tarot card reading on each subject. To win, she has to match the person to the correct bio 9 out of 12 times.
How convinced are you that you're going to win $1 million?
I'm convinced. I see that you're a person that's ambitious. I'm going to go with this one.
This is your final answer?
Yes.
If this is your bio, I want you to turn it towards the camera. If it's not your bio, I want you to crumple it up. Now, it looks like you've got 1 right.
I still believe I'm psychic.
What do you make of that?
What's the term?
James
Stubborn.
Randi.
I guarantee you one headline you will never see is this one. Psychic wins lottery again.
Thank you so much for watching. This is part of a several-part series on the supernatural. I'll be releasing part 2 of this compilation tomorrow, and next week I'll be answering the question, what's the harm, as well as revealing some of the tricks of the psychic trade, to show you how all of this can easily be explained naturally. You really don't want to miss it, so make sure that you're subscribed and click the little bell so that you get notified. If you believe in my cause, and you want to help support my work promoting science, curiosity, and free thought, please consider becoming a patron at Patreon.
Thank you everybody for watching this. Make sure if you want to go see more videos from this amazing YouTuber, go ahead and go down and click the link in the description. It's always there. It's always there for these channels because these are people putting in hard work, and I do appreciate it, especially guys like this, you know. He really deserves all the credit that he's getting because he's really never going to be able to compete with these $1 million franchise psychics, but you know, someone has to be doing this work. That's why we applaud you, sir, and we applaud James Randi and everything like that. Thank you everybody, and have a great rest of your day.